Hello, my squirrely minions! Lord Crocker Squirrel here, and this is ADHD Gamer. We actually took the series thingy that I had been considering doing last night and turned it into more ADHD Gamer videos because everybody knows what those are. These are short takes, short subjects, this is non-stream sort of material on various games and gaming topics. Today we have, as you can see, No Man's Sky, and I am joined by lovely Kitty.
Hello.
All right, she is the minion in chief, and she's the only minion. She is the minion in chief that gets to bite my head off every once in a while, especially when she doesn't get her footage, when she doesn't get to watch her streams of Trails of Cold Steel on a regular basis.
Right there.
If you want to see that, argument, it's 3 minutes and 15 seconds. It was posted to the channel here about 20 minutes ago. So, well, it was posted yesterday. Actually, it will have been posted last night by the time you guys see this. We're currently recording day before, which is always a fun thing. So, No Man's Sky. I'm pretty sure most of you remember the abject failure that went on by Hello Games. All the hype, all the veiled claims and multiplayer. You're gonna be able to meet people in the universe. 13 quintillion worlds. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to go with that. Absolutely. 130%. Except that the timing wouldn't be the same or something else. People in the same place, at the same place on the same planet. One of them in the day, one of them at night, and can't see one another. Go freaking figure. And that was actually, as far as anybody I know of is concerned, the least of their crimes. As you can see, this game got overwhelmingly negative reviews on the Steam, and it's not. And once we get into the footage, it's not hard to see why. Now, for the record, the footage I have captured is not the PC version that you see before you. It is in fact a physical copy of the PS4 edition, which I managed to scare up at a GameStop at the behest of an anonymous donor for the markedly reduced price of $24.95. By the time I was finished with all the discounts and shit, I paid less than that for the game. So, and because the nice guys and because nice people sent me $30 towards the purchase of the game, I figure I'm actually good. And this, if you are watching, friend, this is your reward. So, No Man's Sky. This is one of those once we started working on the Platinum Poo Awards in earnest, this is one of those I was hoping would crop up. And the reason being is it was probably the single most obliterated AAA game of the year. And we're going to see I'm going to show you exactly how this all goes together. So, kick back, relax, and listen to us tear this damn thing a new one. Because it's about time for that. Let me just grab this here. And we're going to do that. The spacescape is pretty. I like the spacescape. Except that you're traveling at many hundreds and thousands of times the speed of light, and stars are much smaller than you are, which is kind of entertaining. As they just kind of zip by, You can see little worlds, little name things pop up here and there. But yes, this is the PS4 edition that I picked, that I grabbed, and I thought the controls looked bad from the PC version. Got nothing on this. I'm telling you, it was just bad. I'm not sure whether I was expecting bad or worse, but pretty sure I got both.
Commencing Atlas system suit initialization.
Yeah.
Life support systems activated.
I'm just supposed to watch this part, actually. I thought I was actually hit the circle button repeatedly.
Shield kinetic system online.
No manual in the box, of course.
Scanner damaged. Repair required.
As you can see,
Minus 28.76.
yep, the big thing here was cold. The toxicity is at 16.9, never seemed to come up, but everything else did. The primary thing here is that it's freaking cold, and this is the Euclid Galaxy. It's snowy, it's cold. We're gonna go have a look around because this is gonna be all kinds of wrong. I'm thinking, well, okay, how does this work? It actually took me a while to get the controls before I finally bothered to look at them. And that, oh, nope, that wasn't the way to put it. I figured that part out now. Okay, good. Here we go. Now I'm in the ship. I gotta figure out what the hell I gotta do. Launch thruster. Technology critically damaged. I have one car sheet of 4 that I need to make. 4 that I need to make this repair. But I can make the repairs from within the cockpit. Go figure. I don't have to get outside the ship to do this at all. Okay, now I'm checking the line. Yep, everything else. Come on. Alright, so here's what I got, which is pretty much dick. And that is, I have to move the left stick around the screen to get this to work at all, and I'm trying to figure out how to get out of the freaking cockpit now. That wasn't it. Met 0 aliens. Ooh, there's the controls. I figured it out now. And this is a quick. I took a quick look around. Yes, that is my my PlayStation Network ID. There's nothing I can do to change that. I would if I could, but I can't, so I won't. So this place is, well, cold. Fast red orb. I decided to take it because, well, it's probably going to be a pain in the butt without.
Oh, I was lost. Now I am found.
Yeah, no shit. I was lost. Okay, and we have some advanced cooling theta for the photon cannons. Let's see what other fun stuff we've got here. Part of my own cargo shielding shards. Can't use that one. But everything I've seen in the game so far is exactly like this. The only difference comes a little later when I actually try combat. I got a little trigger happy with the mining, and yeah, that didn't go very well as far as those guys, as far as the Sentinel robot thingies were concerned. I don't know where those things come from or why they exist, but Obviously, if they're here, we weren't the we weren't the people to discover this area, or I wasn't the one to discover this planet. Yeah, that piece of terrain's going to stay there. Everything should be mineable, and it's really not. Nothing in the box. Power canister. No idea what they're for. But a big sheet of plate metal. There's a sentinel there. I actually saw it. That big loopy's iron.
Extreme night temperature detected.
Really? You don't say. I'm already cold. They don't tend to get super annoyed until you've actually done a bunch of damage. And now it says now it's giving us this information like it's some big emergency. 75% is nothing. It's not actually a problem. 25%, that could be a problem. But it's resource gathering in a situation where you're not, where they don't want you to resource gather. I mean, what's up with that? Have you figured that part out yet, Kitty?
Nope.
Because I don't get it. Now I'm gonna
The environment is not allowing you to gather resources.
Well, no, I said we've got little bitty hunter-seeker robots that run around and shoot at us if we do that too much.
Mm.
You know, but it's kind of hard to gather all the resources you need when some of it comes in very small amounts. You need larger. It comes in very small amounts. You need lots of it. It's kind of annoying. Actually, look at the damn distractions. There we go. Click.
Constructed.
The nice thing is it's a nice and toasty 19 degrees C in here at all times.
Mm.
Constructed.
Unfortunately, the repairs to the launch thrusters were the easy part. All I needed was a pile of iron.
Product constructed.
Okay.
Technology prepared.
Okay, so that's been repaired. Now we have to find a way to power it up. I don't know how much. I don't know if I've got enough plutonium, so I don't even bother at this point. The pulse engine, and then we have to find fuel for it, which is even worse. Okay, so the next little bit's going to be kind of boring. So let's move forward a little bit here. There is this bit was actually kind of funny because I got this. I dug this all the way through. If I step out over here, which I will do in a moment, because I'm an idiot like that. Okay, step out.
Extreme night temperature.
And you see it starts fogging, it starts frosting up, but I've got a complete hole through. I can see through there,
Levels stabilizing.
and the temperature level stabilizes as soon as I get in there. I'm open to the elements on either end. Everybody and their brother knows that this is not the way you do that. And what this rock is actually made of is something that's supposedly very rare. It's actually quite expensive.
And you have to collect it.
Yeah.
Technology prepared.
I still needed more iron for that. I still haven't fixed that in the game I was working on. I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna dump my freaking save before I put this on Squirrel Play Live tomorrow, so everybody can mock it.
Extreme night temperature detected.
But I'll also have amnesia. I'll also have amnesia for that too, so it'll be good. Resource deposit detected. Well, okay.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
We still have a whole bunch of Heridium, like 200 units of it, and even then we're gonna have to run mine from the terrain using a multi-tool. Anyway, it's right about here I actually get myself into trouble, and I make a critical error here, an assumption that didn't prove to be accurate. Here in just a moment. Let me I think it's coming up here real quick.
Extreme night temperature detected.
Okay. You got to brave the wilderness for a moment.
Hostiles approaching.
There we go. Yep, that's where I overdid it.
Activated.
Now I've done it. I'm gonna go try and hide in my cave. You can imagine how well this works, can't you? I'm trying to create myself a hidey hole, and it's really not working.
Extreme night temperature detected.
Now I'm gonna run my butt off.
Sentinel combat unit deployed.
Yup, and this is actually a problem. Now I'm looking for where my ship was supposed to be, because I never actually got that far from it, and they're chasing me the whole way. This is like the big exciting part of the whole thing. Now I'm thinking I'm okay here. Then I realized that I'm actually not. See, there he is. Not only there is he there, he's freaking mad at me now. I actually take a minute to check out the Geknip, and the I'm gonna when I get the description of the I think it's the section.
But every time that you come back, there is something good that you have to fix.
No, actually, I'm still working on getting the stuff together to fix the thing I need to fix. I don't have enough materials. Where is it? Anyway, Geknip makes the Gek pass really nice smelling gas apparently, and depending on the nicest of the odor is to look into a Gek's soul. It's actually in the description of the Geknip. It's really hilarious. Okay. So now I'm figuring out that this is going to get old in a hurry. And what I did was I jumped out of the cockpit, trashed this guy, collected his titanium, got myself back in my cockpit before they could kill me.
Critical damage 10.
Oh, shush. Oh, I didn't want that. I want this. That's the first one going down. Okay, I actually took down another one before I finally decided it was time to head for that cave.
Shield down.
There it is. That's the second one. Now I spend a lot of time searching for this next sentinel. I spotted him out of the corner of my eye there, but I never could find him again. Drop the titanium back in the hole real quick before I lose it, because I'm almost certain these things are going to kill me in the next minute or two. Okay. I'm still here is me looking for them because I'm an idiot.
Didn't you go back to the cartridge?
I did, and I had actually by this time left again.
Oh.
Here is me hurting myself because jumping way high in the air and then falling down. Oh, here we go. Here's one. I actually stand behind this rock for a minute. I got out of line of sight long enough to fool one of them, but not the other one. That didn't work very well. If I had more shield, I would probably have held out and tried to take it. So what do? I run myself way back into the back of this cave and hope like hell I can get out of sight before he shoots me again. And the Sentinel Force is deactivated as soon as I got far enough down. Journey milestone accomplished. Had no idea what they were talking about. Oh, I destroyed one Sentinel. And actually, by that time, I destroyed two of them. But, yeah. Next thing I decided to do was kind of tear apart some of this here to get the rest of the iron that I needed. And then I realized there was a Sentinel in the neighborhood. And rather than shoot it, I just decided to play hide and seek with it. Which is hilarious because I actually managed to pull this off for quite a while. I also came to the conclusion that if you if you only very nearly destroy something and you walk away from it, it tends to not set off the sentinels, just like that. Now I'll come back to this a little bit and it'll be completely fixed. Because right now it's it's actually lodged in the ceiling over there to my right. Now I got its complete and undivided attention again. It's looking for me. It didn't see me do that, but it's still looking for me. Now it actually sees me. I'm just standing there. Who, me? I didn't do nothing. And then it runs into my face. You can see right there we actually got above an object that was supposed to be part of the ceiling. And I still need 20 units. This rock and I actually have quite a history over the next little while. It's looking right at me while I take while I take chunks of this thing, and then I stopped because I had to check to see how much I had left, to gather. And at this point, I'm actually very much tempted to take a chunk out of that thing to take back to the ship for sale later.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's the 75% warning, you see. By this time, I've already had quite enough of this, thank you very much. Oh. Okay. My jump pack is actually damaged, I think, at this point. I haven't actually looked at it, but at this point I don't intend to. New technology discovered: grenade propulsion. Hunt the pixel! Yeah, this game turned out to be 1,000,006 miles worth of holy crap, what the hell was I thinking? What the hell was anybody thinking? And yeah, I am honestly not amused. Anybody that thought they were going to get, millions of hours worth of play out of this is pretty much just deluding themselves at this point. There is absolutely no way that's going to work, and yeah. There's no way that's going to work, and Hello Games gave us a huge song and dance about what would be really good and about how the game was going to be just brilliant, and not so much, honestly. It really wasn't.
See, when you have a task to complete and there is something that it's all the time interfering with the completion of your task, it just doesn't work.
Yeah, and you're going to have to explore a large chunk of the surrounding terrain and have problems getting shit dealt with. It's more trouble than it's worth at this point. It really is.
Difficulties are to be expected, but not all the fucking time.
Yeah, and at this point, I'm pretty much trying to babysit this guy. I mean, I shouldn't have to do this.
Product constructed.
I shouldn't have to do things like this. I really shouldn't. And Hello Games wondered why everybody was so pissed off. I tell you why they were pissed off. The people that released, they coughed up $60 for a AAA game, and they got grade about D. At best,
And
they got grade D.
not to mention that the graphics are not a triple A game, and the common misconception of what an alien planet must
There you go.
look.
There you go. Up, up, up. There we go. The description of Geknip.
Yakni, edible product beloved by the yak, allows big traders to release delightfully scented packets of gas for a prolonged period of time. Yakni gas packets are considered an art form and the truest representations of the yak. What?
Soul.
So,
You're 20,000 credits a piece. I am not getting rid of that shit for nothing. That's going on the market. Just period.
Mm.
Because that's a thing. I had a laugh over that, and it was probably the best. And I'll be honest with you, this description right here, best part of the game. The best part of the game in the chunk that I played, 35 minutes and a second, and another second probably would have just put me to sleep. Okay, not a game,
I think
not a game that anybody in their right brain or their left brain, for that matter, should buy. And anybody that really,
what is the uh, price of the game?
it is still $60 for the PC port. The PlayStation 4
Uh,
version is $40 brand new, and this copy was $25 used.
no, I'm not talking about used. $60 on Steam for this game.
Yeah, it's still $60. It was released back in August. It was $60 across all platforms. So I checked the PlayStation, the PSN store, or the PlayStation store, and it's $40 there too. You can get it for
No,
$40
this is outrageous.
on
This is
PlayStation.
outrageous. The design the is not worth it. The design is absolutely not fabulous, nothing outstanding.
We get
And
people.
there's the thing,
Yeah.
you don't get to play. You have all the time to keep an eye on what's the name of that thing? That's
The
the
Sentinels.
on the Sentinels.
Yeah, the flying
And
things.
yes, how exactly this is fun?
I don't know, if we're being honest. After you get out into space, they say you can actually live and never go back to another planet, but as near as I can figure, that won't actually be possible, because you still need materials to turn into fuel, to turn into this and that and the other thing, repairs and all that crap. And
Yeah, but why are you harvesting all you need? It's a torture.
it's Minecraft again.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is Minecraft in space, folks. If you want to play Minecraft, go play Minecraft. Really, it's actually cheaper than this, all the way around. It just say no. Seriously, just say no. It's
Yeah,
actually
because at least you won't have the sentinels.
no. You just
Go
have
do your
fantasy
yeah,
monsters in Minecraft.
go do your harvesting without the sentinels. Unless you want so badly to do your harvesting in space with sentinels and stuff.
Well, in space, the Sentinels don't. I don't think you get attacked by Sentinels in
Yeah.
space. I'm not 100% on
Yeah,
that.
but
We'll find out tomorrow, actually.
yeah.
We'll
But
find
on
out
another planet there will be another crap something like this.
Well, no, the Sentinels are on all the planets. Didn't you know?
Yeah.
The Sentinels are on
Oh,
all the
great.
planets, and their purpose in life is to keep anybody from destroying major chunks of the geography. Just,
Oh, great. No.
the Sentinels are
No,
everywhere,
no.
but we can still
No.
discover things. Yeah. Okay, so that's going to be pretty much it for this one. Yeah. The description of Geknip, coolest shit ever.
Yeah.
This save game, probably going to get deleted. All right. So, that's it for us for right now. We will be back in the next video. Probably sometime in the next few hours. All right, then. Be safe, be sane, and yeah.
Let's try to make it fun again.
Because this is a B-list indie game sold as a AAA title. It will also be judged as a AAA title. You're charging $60 for it. You were charging $60 for it on all your platforms to release. Have fun. All right.
Have fun.
We'll see you later.